This is one of the hardest beats I've ever made, and in this video I'll be breaking it down. When making the Stunna type of beats, my inspiration normally comes from African songs, the oldies, the likes of Brenda Fassie, Ray Perry, and many more. For this beat I found this 90s hit song by Jonas Gwanga titled Home. So from the original song I sampled the piano, the guitar, the bass guitar, and the vocal. After that I recreated the chord progression of the sampled piano. I felt like the Rhodes were missing something, so I added an organ following the long notes of the Rhodes that kind of rhymes. To spice it all up, I added a top melody following the Rhodes. Now I'm done with the hook part of the beat, so it's time to add the drop part for the rest. It has to be a little bit different from the hook, so I used an electric piano following some notes of the original progression. And remember, when making Lesotho type of beats, it's important to add that accordion. So I used that for the rest part of the beat. After that I was pretty much done with the melody, but I had to add some more elements just to make the beat more interesting. So I layered these strings, and this QuayR, I added this soft pad for the bridge, remember I sampled the bass guitar from the original song, but I again created another bass guitar for a different section of the beat. Now, the thing about the Stunna beats, they must hit hard, no cap. So to start off, I did this 808. Notice how I used the slides on the 808 to create more bounce. I did slightly different patterns of the 808 for the verses. For a hard beat, you need to use a hard kick. I use this snare in most of mine that the Stunna type of beats, so you probably notice it. Before the beat drops, I used a Rimshot, not a snare. I did this simple hi-hat. After that, I did a live drum sounds, hi-hats, open hats, put them all together, and they sound like this. Then I used the same drum sounds to create a drum fill to introduce the beat drop. You probably hear these folks every time you're listening to Ntate Stunna's music, so I had to put it in. Then I added more percussion sounds for more bounce. After all that, I was pretty much done with the beat. All that was left was to add some drum fills. And some African ululations or ululations. Then your favorite tag.
Trinity, you are God.
And then here is the beat.
Trinity, you are God.